record. Okay. The quest for gold. Could make another power cell. Do I have 2 fucked up batteries? No, I only have 1 fucked up battery. Well, I could have 2 fucked up batteries. Flashlight's pretty low. Okay, switch that to the 100%. Switch that to that. Alright. Pilot last known position. I don't know if we want to fuck with that. We're going to go straight south into the twisty bridges. Whew. With a full Sea Glide battery. We ain't coming back till we get some gold. Now I have a rebreather so I can go a lot deeper. There's an oxygen plant. It's 55 meters. Dive into the deep twisty bridges here. Stay full of oxygen. Get even farther down here. 120 meters, no problem. Thanks to the rebreather. Sea Glide parts. Sea truck part. I'll just do this so I have some titanium on me. Scanned. There's the signal again. Yeah, I should grab this ribbon because we're going to need more batteries. Alright. 150 meters. Boy, this goes way down. Okay. 160 meters. Oxygen plant ahead. Got it. I see another one. Ooh, nope, that's still quartz. Not what we need. Another oxygen plant. 184 meters down in these caves. That is an egg. I don't want that yet. I have nowhere to grow it. Sea truck parts. Don't really need these either. Need to hit another oxygen plant. Oh wow, this chasm goes way deeper than this. And I think I see a tablet. Okay, going for the tablet. Let's see what this has to say. 240 meters down. Crap, it saw me. I'm hiding, but I've ejected the cargo modules. Emmanuel can get mad about losing company equipment and hemorrhaging money and all of that. Better Altera's wallet hemorrhage than my skull. So this is where he ditched some sea truck parts. But it's so deep, I don't know if I want to mess with it yet, because I don't have a vehicle to return to. So I could drown down there. I really just need gold. Really just need gold, you guys. Okay. Plenty of oxygen plants down here. That's good. Nope. Titanium. I think I'm just completely in the wrong area. Wait, no, here's a chunk. Gold. We got 1 gold. Can we get 2? Ooh, this is exactly what we need. Nope, titanium. Galena outcroppings. These have a chance of gold. Okay, we got 2 gold now. Got a little more silver. Need to hit an oxygen plant, but there's one right here, and I see, oh, 3 Galenas. Okay, we're in good shape. This is the right spot. Came to the right place. Gold. Fuck off, crash fish. Swim away from that psycho. Okay. Plenty of... Okay, now we have a handful of gold. This is good. Very good. Happy to take this lead, too. Okay. That is enough. Wait, there's an Altera platform over here to the west. I'm only 380 meters from the... Already got this one. Brute sharks, fuck off. There's a alien pillar flashing with the distress signal here. I'm gonna hit this oxygen plant. Cruise past it. It's not scannable. but it opens into this cave. There's more oxygen plants in here. Distress signal seems more insistent in here. Okay, that's pretty annoying. Going farther into this cave, hoping there's more oxygen plants, but I'm pretty sure I can get out. Only 190 meters deep. Another oxygen plant. Another pillar on my left now. And a giant alien structure, 100 meters high with a doorway in the center that's 20 by 20. Looks like it might have air inside. It does. Pass through a barrier, and there's a force field that's blinking, and a robot. Robot.
Hello? Is someone there?
In a manner of speaking. We're running out of time.
Small alien robot with 4 legs and antenna sticking out of its head. It did not attack. There's a whole cave here. This is like an airlock. The outer layer prevents the water from coming in. And then there was a force field. This room is like 40 by 40, 40 foot by 40 foot. And then the other side opens up into this natural cave. Black stalagmites, huge boulders, but it looks like there's a sort of a sandy path that weaves through it. Some strange plants that I can't scan. Little orange, look like boat paddles sticking up like 3 or 4 feet out of the water in clusters. They kind of glow.
What is all this?
Seeking emergency storage medium.
I can help you better if you show yourself.
If we could show ourselves, we would not need storage.
You mean you don't have a physical presence? Are you one of them? An architect?
Storage medium identified.
We will be lost unless we find a new host. Can you help?
Can you use my PDA for storage?
You are not with the group from before. Your cybernetic components bear their signal.
Altera? No, my equipment is, borrowed.
It will have to do.
There's bridges through the center of this chasm, but they're all broken or damaged. So I wandered on this sand path underneath the bridges and kind of around the entire room. And now there's another alien sort of archway, maybe 10 meters by 10 meters square, entering into a huge chamber with glowing gold or green ion bricks. That's the sound they make just being near them. They levitate out of the ground when I get close. I'm going to scan one. Ion cube, that's what they're called. They're green, they glow, and their sides kind of have this weird pattern of squares. Makes them look like sort of the Matrix lettering flying by. Just very alien, very technological looking. They're about 1 foot by 1 foot cubed. Grab that one and put it in my backpack. There's these little robots milling around, kind of looking at me, but they don't hurt me. There's 3 of these ion cubes, so I'm going to take them. In the first game, you could use these to build advanced batteries, more advanced technology. Kind of through this foyer and around a giant pillar in the center into an archway, and the next chamber looks totally freaky. Huge 50 to 70 meter vaulted ceilings with bright glowing white lights at the top, and a huge, probably 7 or 8 meter cube floating on one of its points, about 5 feet off the ground, and it's sort of bobbing up and down just a few inches. There's lots of little strange panels of maybe metal or stone attached to the outside of it that sort of detach and reattach as it floats, and it appears to have some green lights inside. It kind of looks like a giant ion cube.
Longer than hoped.
Warning. Sanctuary power critical.
Our data can be downloaded from the terminal. We may speak more once the transfer is complete.
Yes, okay. Hurrying.
The giant cube is floating over a big raised dais in the center, several feet high. Goes up to maybe a 15, 16 foot rise in the center where the cube's floating over it. There's a glowing green holographic interface on the far side. That's the panel he's talking about. None of this is scannable yet. I'm trying. Okay, yeah, this room is all about the cube. It doesn't go anywhere from here. There's just 3 back wall, 2 side walls, and the vaulted ceilings. I'm on the far side of the room from the door now, and I can interact. It says insert storage medium. into this panel right by the cube. And I click that. And the glowing interface disappears, and Robin holds up her tablet.
Brace for transfer.
Brace?
The cube expands into dozens of pieces. It looks like a giant sea urchin, and it's glowing bright green, shining a light directly in my face. I drop the tablet. Everything goes black.
Transfer complete.
Wake up staring at the floor with blurred vision. Robin stands back up.
Why do you sound like you're inside my head?
The facility identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex.
You are in my head? I offered you my PDA! Get out!
Oh no. Does your kind perceive a boundary between cybernetic and organic components?
My mind is not a component.
You sound angry. We will allow you a moment to process.
Don't you go silent on me. Hello?
Room goes dark, the lights go out, and the cube falls apart into dozens of pieces.
This is not happening. That's the explanation. It's not happening.
I can now scan the remnants of the Architect containment cube. Long-term storage medium for Architect data. That's all I got on it. It was a giant cube. Now it's just a giant bunch of pieces, like a Rubik's Cube that exploded into all of its tiny parts. Okay, I guess we're leaving. Very quiet in here now. Robots are still active. Ion cube pillars still raised when you walk by them. They're motion activated, I guess. Back out into the cavern here. The robots are just sort of... I don't know what their function is. They definitely don't repair the bridge, or they can't, because it's a disaster. Jump over this. That was a little far. Thirsty. I'm going to eat first. Drink. Drink. Alright, we're going to head out the door and motor on out of here. So we'll save after all that story sequence. This facility is 500 meters southwest of the pod and 200 meters down. Maybe we'll leave a beacon here. And jump back into the water. Leave a beacon here and name it Alien Containment. Alright. We're going to sea glide on out of here. After our traumatic experience. Pillars are no longer buzzing SOS, so it's nice and quiet down here. More eggs. More oxygen, almost out of here. Heading back up. And return to the pod. Is that Josh I hear?
It is. I've returned.
Ah, you missed a big story sequence, and I found some gold.
Oh, sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I recorded it. I'm going to upload it.
Okay, good.
It'll be episode 3, but basically, Robin touched an alien computer she shouldn't have touched, and an alien intelligence got injected into her brain.
Oh.
And she's pissed and worried and scared.
Huh?
It said it was going to die because it was running out of power, and so she offered her tablet, because it scanned her and said, storage medium identified, and she went, oh, sure, you can store your data in my tablet? Sure.
Uh-huh.
And it, like, grabbed her head and shined a bright light in her face and transported, like, downloaded itself into her brain. And now, it first spoke to her inside her head. It's like two people living inside the same brain.
Oh, damn.
And that freaked her out, and it detected her distress, so it said it would shut up for a while until she calmed down. And I'm headed back to the pod. I also got some ion cubes, which in Subnautica 1, you turn ion cubes into really good batteries. Oh, I'm receiving a phone call on my UI in alien letters. I can push T to answer.
We understand this arrangement is undesirable to you.
You're not real. Go away.
To go, we require a suitable body for transfer.
Why do you keep saying we? How many of you are there?
One of us and all of us. We do not think of ourselves as individual, distinct. If it will make you comfortable, I can use the singular.
Oh yes, that's what's bothering me. Thank you. Why don't you start by telling me who you are?
You may append your seed code to my species designation. Please call me Alan.
Alan? My whole life I've been dying to meet a sapient spacefaring alien up close, and you're telling me your name is Alan?
Is it insufficient?
No, it's fine. It's perfect. Where are you from, Alan?
Your kind calls us architects.
The precursor race? But what are you doing here?
That is a long story. Perhaps you will prefer to focus on the construction of a new storage medium to which I may transfer.
Yes. Fine, absolutely. How do we get you out of my head?
I have added the information to your data bank. You will need to find the necessary components.
Any idea where I can find them?
It is unclear. I have been disconnected from my network for so long I cannot locate the coordinates.
Did you get all that?
Yep.
Okay, so he transmitted me... What did he transmit me? Architect, storage media. We've evolved beyond physical attachment. It's traditional to navigate space-time in conjunction with mobile biomechanical storage media, altered and evolved over time to serve the inhabitants' needs. So they make their bodies, according to the environment they're going to be in.
Okay.
It's possible to transfer between media at will. So they think of their bodies like a fucking flash drive. There is some comfort and prestige in improving a body over time, okay? We have settled on a popular format for these media, though there are exceptions. It is a heavy modified version of our pre-civilized bodies, provides good mobility, easy adaptation, and is easy to fix. Okay. Case of disaster, we back up our data patterns to a sanctuary site for later retrieval. Storage in this fashion is safe, provided consistent power. However, unique perspective and traits which arose from the interplay with the original medium are lost. It is like a factory reset. So this isn't the original him. This is a backup version of him, of one of them.
Oh, okay.
It is recommended individuals be restored to a compatible medium as soon as possible. Such hollow vessels may be fast grown from seed using specialized blueprints and materials. Technically possible for an individual to copy their data in order to duplicate themselves ad infinitum. Such behavior is considered beyond rude. And any self-respecting architect would resolve such a circumstance by immediately deleting themselves. So they do consider it... They could clone themselves infinitely because they're just data, but they think that's rude. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, something. Ion cube. These are... This green mineral has no entry on the periodic table and has an unprecedented ability to store huge amounts of ionic energy. Likely grown artificially. Cubic appearance suggests it's been cut from a larger deposit. Each cube contains the equivalent ionic energy of 5 kilotons of TNT. That's a lot. Under the right conditions, the energy could be released in a controlled manner, likely as batteries would require a substantial power source to be charged. Okay. Can I build space batteries yet? Let's see. No, not yet. But I can make a computer chip. Which means I can make a habitat builder.
Do it, do it.
Adding emergency shelter to your data bank. With the builder tool, you can construct sea bases from raw materials, advising against exploring a frozen water continent without a base. No bed, no storage, no place to put a fabricator module, no fun.
Okay.
No fun.
My onboard computer is developing some personality of its own. That could be good. Oh, I can also build a mobile vehicle bay. Oh, yeah.
Is that like a dock?
It is, well, it looks like two banjos connected at the head, like two big circular things connected with a beam in the center. And then I'm going to, for example, right now, I'm going to pick it up, get outside my base at a spot, because I know how to use this from Subnautica 1. Here's a nice clear spot about 20 meters deep with a nice flat chunk of sand underneath it, and I'm going to equip the mobile vehicle bay and release it. It then expands into 4 orange flotation devices that look like car tires turned sideways. And then there's a place to stand on top of it with a couple of rails and a computer terminal. And these 2 floating drones, you can probably barely hear them in the fucking blizzard that is this planet all the time. And I touch the screen, and it shows me vehicles that they can build, including the C-Truck, if I can make an advanced wiring kit, because it also requires titanium ingot, which I already made, glass, lead, power cell, which I already have. So I just need an advanced wiring kit to build the C-Truck. And as much as I bitch about the C-Truck, it is so much better than nothing because it's fast, has oxygen, it's very expandable. To build an advanced wiring kit, I need another computer chip, and I need another wiring kit. So I need more gold and silver. God damn it. Okay. I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. But here's a question that you can actually help me answer, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Where do I build my base? I've played this before in a much earlier version. I'm looking at the map of the area now. Okay, and remember, it's a giant ocean bay. So I could build above water on Delta Island, which is kind of in the center of the map. And later I might be able to do thermal power, because in Subnautica 1 there was a thermal power plant that draws like geothermal heat, just like the heating and air at Mama Lou's house, you know? Endless power, basically. So that's cool. And building on an island is cool, and it's kind of in the middle. That's maybe the least picturesque spot. The island is ugly as shit. There's nothing that really lives on it other than thermal lilies. And if I build more north in the bay, like between the pod and Delta Island, then there's the penguins hanging around, and they're always swimming around being cute. Or I could build somewhere where there's sea monkeys and have my shit stolen every time I come or go to my base. Probably not going to do that.
No.
Or southeast, in the earlier time when I played this, the green dots on the map I'm pretty sure indicate the giant lily pads. And they are huge, like 50-meter across lily pads, and underneath them are giant herbivore whales that cruise around and make cool noises. And look cool. They look like big underwater whale bats.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't really matter where I build my main base. Like, I can do solar, I can do... It just sort of matters about, you know, the neighbors. Either no neighbors, or obnoxious neighbors, or noisy but kind of soothing neighbors. Those are really the choices.
And they're all pretty convenient as far as exploration.
Yeah. As long as I don't build it the extreme northeast, southeast, you know, those building there would be stupid because then it'd be a long travel time to go anywhere. But really, lily pad or on the island or even the twisty bridges. The twisty bridges, though, the brood sharks are always around. They're fucking annoying as shit.
I'd say island or lily pads.
Okay. I'm going to take a look. Well, let's see. I'm going to carry as much shit as I can. Carry all my sulfur, my silver, my power cells. I need to actually drink some water. Drink. Let's see. I'm going to leave here the salt because I don't need that. I'm going to take this lead. I'm going to leave the titanium and take more lead because titanium's easy to get anywhere. I'm going to leave this other shit as like an emergency equipment fund. Carry everything with me. Oh, fuck the mobile vehicle bay. I'll have to come back for it. Can't possibly carry it right now. Check that. I think I have to build a C-Truck first. Put all this stuff back in here. I have to go get... Wait. I have some gold. Oh, no. I need one more silver. That's what I'm lacking to build the sea truck. One more fucking silver. Okay. Doable. Doable. We go for silver. Sea glide. Hiya! We get the silver. We build the sea truck. We build a base somewhere between Delta and the lily pads. There's also some environments out there that I've noticed from the YouTubers. They've updated and added some shit, so I don't know what the fuck is out there. And
Okay.
so there might be some spot that just looks cool or has a cool power source we can use nearby. Thermal power is cool because it's just always on. Solar's easy to build. It's just copper and a few other very attainable elements. Okay, down in the twisty bridges, 120 meters. Let's see if we can find some silver. Oh, also while you're gone, I found a tablet that indicated that Fred, when he wrecked the sea truck and ditched a bunch of the modules, he ditched them over the deep twisty bridges, which is a cavernous area underneath the twisty bridges that I have not explored yet. In fact, I'm down here 200 meters down, and I found a sea truck fragment already. So clearly this is the spot. So I think if I deep dive down there, I might find some sea truck modules.
Warning. 30 seconds of
The sea truck is very like the sea moth. Like it's a one-person, it's like the motorcycle of submarines. But it's enclosed, so you get air inside it. And it has a flat back. There's the silver I need right there. Boom. We're going back. It has a flat back, and then you can build sea truck modules that attach to the back like an 18-wheeler attaching to a trailer, right?
Yeah.
Each module does a different thing. There's one that has a fabricator in it, so I can build shit. There's one that has just storage lockers, so I can store shit. There's one that's a fish aquarium that you can keep live fish in. What are you doing over there? Okay, I'll quit recording in a second. Don't say anything gross. This is going on YouTube. Okay. So, the sea truck modules, that's the best part about the sea truck, is that it's the little front caboose, and then you add the other train cars to it and tow it around wherever you want to go. And then when you want to do closer, quicker exploration, you detach the front, the engine, fly around in that.
Okay. Well, the concept's pretty cool.
It is. It's a cool concept, but it's the only vehicle in the game, so it's the only choice you have, you know? So that makes me a little sad. Okay, now I need gold and... Oh, fuck. I have fucked up. I need table coral. I don't have any.
Bae?
I need a table coral, and I do not have any. Okay. Well, she is going to... Let's see. She's going to need me to shut up here in a second. I want to see if I can get the table coral real quick, because it's not that far. Right here in the twisty bridge, I'll just dive down. Get me some. So anyway... From the pictures I've seen, there's like 7 or 8 different sea truck modules that can get to the point where you have kind of everything. Best case scenario, it might make a decent mobile base, but it's never a good looking or exciting sort of vehicle, you know? Like the Sea Moth is really fast and cool, sounds cool, looks cool from Subnautica 1, and then the Prawn is awesome because it's really tough and it's very hard to hurt you in it, so you feel safer in the Prawn than you do anything else. And the Cyclops is just a building that moves through the water. It's big and tough.
Yeah, Ko loved his Cyclops so much.
Yeah. No, Ko's glee at the vehicles in this game was unmatched. Here's some coral. I need a couple of these. There's one. Here's another one. Beagle's having a sneezing fit next to me on this YouTube recording. Thank you, Beagle. Awesome. Wow. Are you getting that, Josh?
Yep, sure am.
Amazing.
Beagie doing it.
Yep. Usually it's Butters. When I'm recording something for class, he comes in here and starts fucking screaming. Or he gets up and he lays his fat ass across the keyboard. Then there's this basketball-sized yellow cat laying on the keyboard looking at me, purring as hard as he can. Helping. Big help, these animals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so build. I need copper. Okay, I'm gonna grab some copper locally real quick. Let me store some stuff. I need 2 copper, and then we are in business. So yeah, the thing is they did a good job on the sea truck. Like, physics apply to it. When you're just flying it around, like just the engine around, it's pretty quick. Not as agile as the sea moth, but it's okay. And it's small enough that you can get it into pretty tight spaces. And then as soon as you attach a trailer to it, it gets heavier, slower. And, you know, exponentially so as you add more and more crap to it. I've seen videos, and I've tried it a little bit in the previous beta. And once you have 6 or 7 modules on it, you know, once you have it to where it's about as functional as a fully decked out Cyclops, it's incredibly slow. And it's at that point that you realize that this is just objectively worse than the Cyclops. It's much worse than the Cyclops. The devs say, that, you know, Subnautica Below Zero is more cramped space and shallower waters and a lot more time spent on land, etc., etc. They have lots of logical reasons for why the Cyclops is not practical here, but I would still rather have it. There's a lot of deep water. There's a lot of times where you have to cross big open spaces, and the Cyclops would be nice for that, or the Seamoth would, because it's faster. And it's like the code already worked. The graphics were already done. These vehicles are completely fleshed out in the previous game. And they actually had to go to some effort to remove that code because we all kept putting in cheat codes to have them, even though they tried to make them off limits. They were like, no more Seamoths. You guys drive sea trucks now. And we were like, fuck you. We found the console code and we summoned Seamoths and motored around in this game with Seamoth.
Oh, damn, nice.
They finally just removed it. They're like, no. Fucking smacked our hands away from the vehicles that we dearly love. And so we're like, God, we love you guys so much, but you are really pissing us off. Like, this is... we are mad now. Okay, what the fuck? I needed an advanced wiring kit. Okay, it's building. Okay. Then I need 2 glass. I need some lead. I need Beagle to not do that just for a second or 2 longer. Jesus Christ, dude. So glad to have you. Okay. She hasn't done that all day. She's been absolutely stealth silent, no problem. Okay, building Seamoth. The 3 little flying drones. 4, actually. Flying drones. Each one has a little fabricator, and they are just building it like they did the Seamoth and the... This is a Subnautica 1 thing, the vehicle bay. And the fugly little sea truck. It looks like a bubble on the front. 2 kind of turbine motors on the side. Flashlights on the bottom left and bottom right, like little feet. And then I climb inside the top hatch. And it works. I have a vehicle. Okay. So now I'm going to park this here. Get back in the life pod. Save my game and segment the recording. And I'll upload this in a bit.
Cool.